top 10 signs to recognize magician. But prior to going in touch these signs, I'm gonna share with you some key points regarding dangers of referring to the magician. The first is violation of Tawheed. You know, it brings shirk. You have to be really careful. And the second is spiritual harm, isolation. You're going to be depressed, physical harm, and so on and so forth. Please bear with me in the clip. And then finally, you know how to be referred, and you can recognize who is magician and who is Gnostic, because of there is a big differences between them. True? So when you are in trouble, dear brother and sister, when you have some problem, definitely you need to refer to somebody, right? You need to refer to somebody to help you, to give you a hand to solve your problem. Right now, I let you know, if you wanna refer to somebody, you have to be vigilant. This guy is a magician or no? He is a perfect guy, he is a man of God, he is a spiritual man, and you can rely on him. So the signs in recognizing the magician. The first is when you refer to somebody who is using black magic, at first they ask for personal belongings, for satanic rituals. They usually ask you for, you know, something like the private things, for example, nail, hair, you know, hat, and so on and so forth. And most of the time they ask you to share with him and or her maybe to, you know, to let them know your name and your parents' name. It's really dangerous. You have to be really careful. Stop sharing your name specific, your mother name with the others. You know, because of when you are going when you are gonna share your mother name with the others, it means you're going to open your, you know, your life, let's say, to them, you know, and they can enter it easily with no problem. You know, it means you're going to open the door of your house, you know, the gate is open by your hand. Stop it, please. Don't open it by your hand. Never share it. If they ask you this, stop it. However, you have to know, in parentheses, we have in some narrations, for example, from Imam Rida salawatullah alayh, the 8th Imam, you know, there is a hearse, there is a ta'weed, let's say, which should be reading the name and the name of mother in it. Fulan ibn Fulanah. It means the name and the name of the mother. It's true because of it's from Ahlul Bayt. Definitely it's a light from Allah Azza wa Jal. It's a verse of Quran. But when you refer to magician, right, they ask you for something else. They're going to use it for black magic. Be careful. Let's go on. And the second is requesting a specific rituals. At certain times they request an animal with a specific characteristics, right, without mentioning the name of God, to be slaughtered. How come? Why? Do you know why? Because of sacrificing animal help them to enter your soul through jinn. Believe it or not, it's really dangerous. And sometimes they ask you to come to us and try to use, you know, the blood of the slaughter animal to smear the body part, you know, for a specific sick person. It's really dangerous. You have to be careful. And the third and the next one, the next sign, is using reading symbols, charms, amulets, and spell. If you see it, it is not understandable for you. There is something written that is not, you know, clear for you. You cannot get it, what's written there, right? For example, you see there is some words that you cannot read it at all. Why? A big question should come to your mind. What's the logic behind it? Why should I not understand it? You know, it's a big question. It means there is something that you don't know. It comes from black magic. It comes from Satan. It comes from devil, right? For instance, they are asking you, or they do by themselves, to write down on the bone, on the iron, on the specific material things, why? Why? What's the philosophy behind it? It's a question. And you cannot understand it well. For instance, there is some samples, right? There is some, even pictures, images that you don't know what is it. We don't know such a things in our narrations in Islam. No, never. Just through Quranic verses and riwayah from Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam. That's it. That is really understandable for you. You can read it. You can recite it by yourself. It's the name of God or whatever. Just forget this point, brothers and sisters. From time to time they use even the verse of Quran that it brings for you some kind of ambiguity. So it makes you ambiguous that you cannot understand. It comes from black magic, it comes from a magician. No, it comes from a Gnostic. How? They use verse of Quran at the beginning or in the middle or at the end, but the rest totally is spell and charms, right? Be careful. For this reason, you have to be really careful. You have to read it and it should be understandable for you. However, nevertheless, for instance, we have something like this, just in parentheses, you have to take into consideration. We have such a, unclear, let's say, words in our narration, but they're really limited. For instance, in Hirzul Jawaz Salawatullah alayh, Hirzul Kabir, we have just a bit, among the hairs after writing the Surah Al-Fatiha, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, which is started with Surah Fatiha, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, and so on and so forth. And then in the middle of the dua, we have just some part of a strange, let's say, words that you cannot understand it. It comes from Imam, right? But as I said to you, it is really limited. So if you know them, then it's okay. But magician, they use all time, always they use such a things that they don't know, some pictures and so on and so forth. Let's continue. And the next one, number 4. Number 4 is contrary action to Islamic teachings. What does it mean? It means they give instruction outside the clear teachings of Islam, such as requiring the person who seeks help or patient to stay for a significant period of time in a room where sunlight doesn't enter it, or stop drinking, for example. They ask you some strange things that there is no logic behind it at all. And on the other side, they ask you to stop prayer, right? To stop pray, daily pray. How come? To not be connected to Allah Azza wa Jal. When you disconnected to Allah Azza wa Jal, make sure it is the first step to enter your soul. It's the first step to control your soul. And you're going to be under the control of the Satan, right? For this reason, they ask you, you have to stop it. You have to stop it for a period. Sometimes they say, we are a Muslim. They claim they are a Muslim. However, they are not Muslim at all. They say we are a Muslim. It's just a claim. We are a Muslim. We know it's obligatory to have some ritual. We know, they say, right? And we know prayer is obligatory and mandatory, it's okay. But for you right now, it's not needed. You have to just stop it for a short period. But I'm telling you, brother and sister, really be careful. It's not true. Whenever you stop being far from Ahlul Bayt, far from Allah Azza wa Jal, they come to you. As you see, it's really, crystal clear. Let's say, if there is no light, if you turn off the light, the darkness comes to you, right? It's crystal clear. And then after that, sometimes there is no way, there is no any bridge for you to come back, right? Let me give you a tangible example. It's really, maybe brings bad feeling for you, but I have to tell you this story. It's a true story that a lady already called us and spoke to us about what happened to her when he referred to a magician. He said to me, Sayyid, I refer to a magician because of I had some problems, I've been in troubles, and so on. Many things came to me, and I've been short-handed, I've been needy, and so on. Specifically, I got depression. It's really common nowadays. True. So I had to refer to a magician. I had to refer to somebody to help me out. He said to me, it's okay, I'm gonna share with you something to do. However, definitely it was, out of Islam, teachings and doctrines, but I did. Because I was looking for a solution. And then he overcharged me. He overcharged me a lot, but I accepted. And then after that, I didn't receive any result and consequence. Then I referred to him time again. Said to me, it's okay, don't worry, I'm here to help you, it's okay. I'm gonna share with you another dua, another hairs, or let's say, a spell, right? I said, yeah, why not? I'm good. Please share with me. Please help me. But I didn't receive any, consequence again. From time to time I referred to him, but never happened. Finally, listen up. Eventually he said to me, hey, I have to come to you by myself, by present. I have to see you and talk to you directly. Because of I see there is a black magic, they try to make you, scared. They try to make you, that you are in a risky situation. There is no way. There is just the solely way is referring to me. It's okay. You can go out. You can stop listening to me, but make sure you are going to suicide, for instance. Just try to make you scared. Said to me, I have to see you by present. I said, yeah, why not? There was a meeting, held and came to me while we were at home with my husband. Listen carefully. And at that time, we were talking over, and then said to me, I have to talk to you directly with no one. I said to my husband, could you please go out of the house? I said, why not? If it's needed, why not? Look, I was sitting down with non-mahram. However, I'm married. The magician told me, if you would like to get rid of black magic, you have to listen to me. I said, yeah, it's okay. I'm all ears. Said to me, I have to touch your body. I said, why? I got shocked. Why? What's the reason behind it? I said, because of you have jinn inside of your body, and I have to touch your body to recite some dua, to say something, to remove jinn from your body. At first, I got shocked, but finally I said, maybe there is no way. Yeah, why not? Accept it. Said to me, okay, take off your clothes. I did it. And then see what happened, sleeping with me, and happened to me something bad, you know. After that, nothing changed. After a while, when he left the home, we left the house, nothing happened to me, and still I had a bad feeling. However, at that time I had a bad feeling regarding my depression and so on. And after that, something else, some more added to me, that why should I did something bad things? Why should I accept it? And you know, and he overcharged me a lot and said to me, you have to keep quiet. You have to keep quiet, otherwise I'm gonna lose your face, right? So what should I do right now? Say it. What should I do? So I have a depression. I have no way. And my husband, you know, I betrayed my husband, and you know, many bad feelings is still with me. So give me a solution. So the solution is crystal clear. Stop referring to magician. They never help you out. Never. Okay, let's go on. And the next sign of the magician that you have to know and try to be, you know, far from them is the number 5. They claim to know about your life and the lives of the others. And by mentioning general things, they say you have enemies. You know, it's crystal clear that they say something that is really general one. So everyone have enemy, right? You, me, everyone. Everyone has enemies, right? You have enemy, you have some nightmare, you cannot, sleep well. So when you think, yeah, maybe I cannot sleep well, you know, they convey something to your mind even, right? You are in a trouble, you have some financial issue, maybe a bit. You're thinking, yeah, why not? I have maybe. You have not a good relationship with your, family. Yes, true. Some general things, come out, and you accept. You accept. Wow, you know everything. You know everything, but you have to know here. I'm telling you that sometimes they tell something strange. Let's say they tell you about something happened in the past. Maybe you say it, I come to them and they know everything about me without mentioning. How to know them, right? It was really private. A sister from Canada called me a year ago and said to me, say it, I was chatting, I was exchanging messages with somebody. While I was exchanging messaging, a man came to me and sent a message to me. I said, who are you? Said to me, no matter who am I, just I let you know who are you. And your mother right now is in the kitchen and making and cooking, and going to your mom and tell your mom what happened to her, for example, 1 year ago, and I know about you, what happened to you, for example, this one, which is really secret one. I got shocked and surprised. Who are you? You know everything. How do you know this? And immediately I referred to my mom and said to my mom, there is some issue. Could you please help me? I said to her, Mom, did something strange happen to you last year? My mom got shocked. I know this one, and Allah Azza wa Jal, no one else. How to know this issue? I said, Wallah al-Ali al-Azim, something happened to me. A man is chatting with me, messaging me. He knows everything. He's a magician. But the question is how to know, how to know this information. I let you know in one word. It's jinn, brother and sister. It's jinn. They engage jinn to work with them. That's it. They know what happened in the past, but they don't know what happened in the future. There is a key. At first, they inform you what happened in the past, and then right at that moment they're going to say, so I let you know what happened in the future. Hey, come on, stop it. I know you know what happened in the past, some secret things, but you cannot say something about the future. Just Allah Azza wa Jal knows and never knows. Right? Just Allah Azza wa Jal knows and nobody knows. True? That's why you have to be careful. If they say something strange even, don't worry. Don't worry. Right? It comes from jinn. And the next one, number 6, you have to be aware about signs of magicians is the inner and the outer reality of magicians are not the same. What does it mean? They usually have an appealing outward appearance. They use, let's say, tasbih. They use, they have a good uniform, a long beard, and, a good face, and so on. They say, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim sometimes. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Let's say it with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, for instance. And you are going to rely, to trust, right? But you don't know him. You don't know him. For this reason, it's really a good and great point, right? A significant and essential point. Number 7, they focus on what benefits them and ignore other matters that would require responsibility from them. They're looking for money. That's it. Make sure. If you stop sharing money with them, giving money to them, they say, okay, we cannot continue. But a Gnostic, if you say, hey man, you're a man of God, yes, I'm a man of God. You cannot help me, yes, I cannot help you. I can help you. Could you please help me without money? Say yes. Money has nothing to do with me, right? But on the other side, magician never does it for you. Just they accept your request with money. If you give money, they say yes. If you say no, I have no money, you say okay, go out. Right? They're looking for just money and to have their position. Okay, and the next one, number 8, using mental tricks. What does it mean? To achieve their goals, they spare no effort and resort to any immoral actions. Consequently, they easily commit acts such as, lying, gossiping, slander, to slander, whatever, no matter to them. Make sure they stop daily prayer. They never cares about, Saum, Salat, and whatever. Never. There is no any connection between them and Allah Azza wa Jal. Never. And they're going to do whatever they need, to achieve whatever they wish. For their wishes, they are ready to do whatever, even you cannot imagine it. Right? That's why you can recognize that if somebody easily, gossiping, slander, backbiting, let's say, doing ghaibah, let's say in Arabic word, you have to stop referring to them. He is not a man of God. He is not a spiritual man. He is not a pure man. A pure man never does it. And the next one, number 9, is exploiting people's emotions. They exploit the beliefs, emotions. It's really important. Emotions and feelings of people to achieve their goals. When they look at you, okay, mashallah, you are a good man, you, alhamdulillah, on the track, you are a good Muslim, a pure one, and this and that, and try to speaking about you a lot, and then explore your emotion. I can do it for you, I can do it for that, I can do this for that for you, to be far from all magic, right? And try to motivate you. Motivation come to you easily by them, to use your emotion. People who are emotional are usually trapped. So, and the next one, it is the last point, it is the last sign of magician, is engaging social manipulation. And the last one, and the number 10, is displaying extraordinary abilities. It means they show people the extraordinary things that they have been able to do through mischievous means to attract them and carry out their evil goals. Let me give you a tangible example. At the time of the Imam Hassan Askari salawatullah alayhi, the 11th Imam, there was no rain. They came to Caliph and asked him, hey Caliph, there is no rain and we need rain, so what should I do? What should we do? At the time, the monks from temple, non-Muslim, came out and started asking Allah Azza wa Jalla like this. And after asking and requesting rain, immediately rain comes out. It was really, interesting for people, specifically for Muslim, and came to the Caliph, hey Caliph, it's a risky situation for Muslim. The non-Muslim ask Allah Azza wa Jal for raining, and alhamdulillah, rain came down. So what should we do right now? Probably they are on the track. We are not on the right path. They are non-Muslim. At that time, Caliph asked Imam, and what was the answer? What's the logic behind it? The non-Muslim asks Allah Azza wa Jal to rain, and rain comes down. Imam Hassan Askari salawatullah alayhi answers the question. Said to them, okay, go to them and ask them, whenever they are going to ask Allah Azza wa Jal for raining, you have to tell them, open their hands. Why? Just do it. Just do it. The monk was standing and asking God for rain like this. And Muslims told him, okay, open your hand. So why? Open your hand, come on, open your hand. And whenever he opened his hand, they saw there is a bone inside. What is it? So no, it's nothing. No, there is something. Imam Hassan Askari said, yeah, it is the one of the Prophet's bone inside of his hand. Because of this bone, Allah Azza wa Jal, comes down the rain. If you're looking for the right path to have a pure rain, you have to God Allah, by the Imam. And then Imam did it, and it was raining. It was a pure raining, not like that. So I share with you this story for what? Because of, you have to know, when you refer to a magician, they do something special for you, but doesn't use and engage a pure means, right? That's why you will see a lot of side effects, right? If you want to be protected from side effects, brothers and sisters, never refer to a magician. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.